O embaixador de Israel disse que isso só daria mais tempo ao Hamas para conseguir armas. Gilad Erdan chamou o Hamas de nazista e usou um tablet para mostrar um vídeo. Ele diz que são israelenses decapitados pelos terroristas. O embaixador israelense subiu o tom. Disse que a ONU é moralmente corrupta. Do lado palestino, o embaixador Riad Mansour fez um apelo por um cessar-fogo e disse que nada pode justificar os crimes de guerra. Na Europa, protestos silenciosos. 200 cadeiras e carrinhos foram montados em frente ao prédio da ONU na Suíça para chamar a atenção sobre os reféns. Aqui em Paris, 30 carrinhos em frente à Torre Eiffel representavam as crianças desaparecidas ou sequestradas pelo Hamas.
Israel declarou que não interromperá as operações militares e que as forças de defesa de Israel permanecerão em ação até que todos os reféns sejam libertados. Além disso, o primeiro-ministro de Israel criticou os Estados Unidos por se absterem na votação do Conselho de Segurança da ONU, acusando a Casa Branca de abandonar sua posição fundamental.
Fighting and bombing has continued in Gaza despite a UN Security Council resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire. Israel says it won't stop its military campaign inside the Palestinian enclave as both Israel and Hamas appear no closer to negotiating an end to the fighting. Our Middle East correspondent Alison Horn has more from Jerusalem.
The UN Security Council resolution called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza, but Israel says it won't stop the fighting until Hamas is destroyed and all the hostages have been returned. Israeli airstrikes have continued to kill Gazan civilians, including the southern city of Rafah, where more than 1 million Palestinians have fled to escape fighting elsewhere in the Strip. And attempts to broker a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas seem no closer. Although mediators in Qatar say the talks haven't been affected by the Security Council resolution. But that's not a view shared by Israel, which claims the resolution has damaged its chances of a deal and given Hamas more leverage. The leader of Hamas says Israel is becoming more isolated on the international stage.
Israel is now losing its political umbrella and protection, even in the Security Council, as we saw yesterday in the Security Council resolution. Even though this has come late and even though there are some gaps which need to be filled, the resolution in itself shows that the Israeli occupation is living in an unprecedented political isolation.
And Israel's continuing war in Gaza is drawing further criticism at the United Nations. A UN expert claiming at the Human Rights Council that Israel's military campaign amounts to genocide and calling on countries to immediately impose sanctions and an arms embargo. Israel has rejected the findings delivered at the Human Rights Council, claiming the body has an anti-Israel bias.
Alison Horn there. Well, stories are continuing to reveal the humanitarian disaster facing Gaza as the war continues, with a health system in crisis. A team of international doctors has recently returned from an humanitarian mission to Gaza. They've met with UN Security Council members and US officials to call for a ceasefire